You know, I heard an outstanding business building idea from a young icon the other day. She's a 150 insurance case per year producer, 150 case rate. Her name is Leanne Peru, and she's from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. You know, I think this idea is so good and can help you so much in building your business. I think you need to consider it too. Now, those of you who've been around for a while may remember something that Limerick calls, and I think they still do call, to be frank, calls Project 100. Recruiting companies used it, and I, in fact, still do, I believe, to discover how many people a prospective advisor, a candidate for the business knew. They want to know just what kind of connections did they have, how how socially mobile were they, who did they know, and how well did they know them, and what did they know about these people. This was the Project 100, Limerick Project 100. Now, I was told many years ago by a top advisor who told me this. He said, you know, your success in this business is really based upon two things: the number of people you know and the number of people you care to know. And he said that if you didn't know anyone and you didn't care to know anyone, well, then you just wouldn't be able to do very well in the business. An absolutely true statement that was from an old-time icon. So, Project 100, what did it do? Well, it had you list all the names and some information about all those people that you knew from various sources. Schools that you went to, colleges, universities, sports you participated in, and perhaps sports of your children, maybe through your children. Work, maybe your last job or previous jobs, all those people. People your spouse knows, people you know through your spouse. People that you know from your religious activities and however they might be. People you're involved with in your community. Maybe, well, I say politics, but that's a little scary. But, you know, service groups for sure, if you're involved in one of those. That can make a big difference. What about the hobbies you participate in? That sort of thing. Some of those could be, you know, niches all on their own. And, of course, all of your family connections. So there's 7, 8, 10 different categories of people you could know. Now, advisors always complain about not having enough people to call, and of course, this Project 100 idea got you started on 100 names. We kind of usually burn through those, and that was that. The difference with Leanne is that Leanne never stopped building her Project 100. Her Project 100 became a Project 200, and then a 300, and then a Project 500, and a Project 1000. So if the idea is so good, and it is, why would we ever stop? And of course, that's what I call today a project forever. A project forever. And I think you need a project forever. I had a great marketing guy tell me years ago, he said, just keep writing down the names of all the people you ever meet that you want to talk to, the people that deserve to listen to you, the people that inspire you to talk to them. Write down that list. Now, when you get a lot of people on a list, you're going to develop a big case rate. Well, you know what? Just like Leanne did. And you're going to get that big case rate. And that's important because the higher your case rate, the greater your chances of high level of production success. $1 Million Roundtable production is around about 100 and change cases per year. At quarter table, I think another 30 or 40% beyond that. And then top of the table, on average, even higher than that, just under 200, as I recall, something of that nature. So having a lot of people to call means that you will be able to have a bigger case rate, more production, and that's what builds icons in the business. And if you're aiming for icons so that you can become your very best, well, you know what? It's something you want to consider, a Project 100. Just start in a notebook, a regular notebook, hardly matters. Put the categories on the top of each one of them, you know, sports and school and religious and community and spouse, kids, that sort of thing. Put it across each page and then start writing. Just that activity of writing it will make you feel that much more enthusiastic about the business. And you know, on a day like this, on a Monday morning for Monday Morning Icon Protocol, it's the way to get you started. Say, hey, I know people, I can make that call. So I recommend you try the Project Forever so that you can become an icon too. Hey, don't forget to share this video today with anybody else you feel could use a little bit of help to get them started during their week. And of course, check us out at jimruta.com and look, probably subscribe to AdvisorCraft for more great ideas like this. I'm Jim Ruta. This has been Monday Morning Icon Protocol. I'll see you again next week.